Hi beady friends, how are we? It's been a week, maybe a bit longer, I'm not sure, can't remember, naughty aren't I? Still, I wanted to show you these little key rings I've been working on, and I thought they'd be ideal and just in time as little gifts for Mother's Day, or even I thought about further on in the year for little gifts for teachers. So I'm just going to bring you in a little bit, just so you can have a look at what I've been making. Okay, I think that'll do us there. So this is the first one I made, and this is what I started off with. I got some Backlite Duos, and I've had them in my stash for absolutely ages, and I decided to get them out and have a play and see what I could come up with. And so I made this little flowery, starry, shapy thing. Well, I think it looks like a little flower, and later on I might make a bracelet or something, but there we go. As you can see, it's made up of 5 Backlite Duos, and then surrounding it to make it into the little flower are 15 seed beads, and then another one on the top. So out of a little package, I think they're about 5 grams in a pack. It only takes 6 for the project, and you get a bag like this, so I've got a few more in there to make yet. So that was the idea. And then I attached it to a little connector, onto a jump ring, then onto either a bag clasp, or this could be used as a key ring. And I then added a couple of charms. On this one I added a butterfly charm, and I added a fairy charm, just on a bit of chain with some jump rings and a little heart just at the top there, and I think it makes a cute little dangler. So it could either be a key ring or it could be a bag charm. So there's the first one, and then so I could write down the pattern for myself so I didn't forget, I made one in purples, and again put a little heart on the top, but this time added some dog charms, a little bone and a little paw print. And I think this is so cute, and again ideal for Mother's Days, or just a nice little gift. Somebody who's mad about dogs, maybe they could attach it to the lead of the dog. Hey, that's a nice idea. Charm for the lead, I quite like that idea. I'm going to patent that. Right, okay, so let's have a look then at what we're going to need for today's project. Tool-wise, we will need a pair of pliers. These are what I use to open and close jump rings. Okay guys, so you'll need those. You'll need some fireline. I'm using £6 fireline today. Let's just widen you out a little bit just before we start. So I'm using £6 fireline today. Don't go any bigger than that, because we need to get through those little 15 seed beads. And I'm using crystal. We also will need a pair of scissors and a lighter. We will need a needle. Now this is a size 12 bent needle. Your needle doesn't have to be bent, your needle can be straight, but my needle's bent through use. It isn't that I haven't got any new ones, it's just that I like bent needles. So a size, yes, I did just stab myself. So a size 12 beading needle. We will need some kind of clasp. Now you can use a lobster clasp if you wanted. If you haven't got these, a lobster clasp would be absolutely fine. You will need a bit of chain so we can attach our charms. You will need 4 jump rings you will need a larger size jump ring, a connector. Now you can either use a connector like this or a connector like that. So you detach your charms off the rings off the bottom and then attach that to your either bag clasp or lobster clasp. And then obviously we're going to need some charms. Now I have a selection here. I don't know what to use. I might go for another doggy one because I quite like the doggy one. There's the heart. So I've got a Snoopy, I've got a bone, I've got a paw, I've got a best friend. So I might go for this again actually. Or you could use butterflies. Whatever charms that you've got hanging around, just choose some. So that's that, and then let's get down to the beads then. Just smooth those out the way for a second. I have my sixe Backlite Duo beads, and I also have a small scoop, and we won't need all those, of 15 aught sea beads, and these ones are from Toho. I don't know the exact colour of these if you wanted to use the same, but they're like a purple with a bit of a, bring you in a little bit, might help. Ooh, they're like a purple with a bit of shimmer on them. I don't know what they're called because they came in a bag like this. That's probably a better way of showing you actually. So they're like a purpley, irisy, greeny iris colour. I don't know. But you can choose obviously whatever colours you like. Now I don't know, I would imagine you could use super duos if you didn't have the Backlite duos. So let's get your gear together and we'll be back. Okay then, so I've got my glasses on. Let's get beading. Right, another top tip for you is when, oh yes, I forgot to say to you as well how much fireline you will need. You only need about, I would say, 18 inches. Just from your fingertips to the middle of your chest, actually, to be on the safe side. It'll be fine because I don't like working with little tiny bits. So the best thing to do, I find, to thread your needle is to squash the end with a pair of pliers. We won't use teeth today, we'll use pliers because we're using them in any way. And then finding the right side, not the pointed side, but it goes straight through the eye of the needle, allowing us to pull the thread through. Okay. To start off with then, we're going to pick up, so let's put one of those out the way. We're going to pick up 5 of the duos, the Backlite duos, with a 15 OC bead in between. So I'm going to start off with a 15 duo, 15, duo, 15, duo, 15, duo, 15, and a duo. Get on. Chasing it around. Okay, so we will have that. We've got one on the wrong way. See, that's what happens when you don't concentrate. So take that off and add it on this side. So 15 out and a duo. So make sure that all your, let me just come out a little bit. So making sure all your lighted ends of your duos are all pointing in the same direction. So you should have that. Taking them down your thread then, leave just a short tail, just enough to tie a knot with, a few inches, okay? And I can see that's better. And we're going to go through all those beads again, working from the tail end, going through all those beads, making sure you don't miss any out. Hold on to your tail end, just widen you out a bit more, and pulling your needle through. Okay, and you'll have that. Put your work close. Now at this stage, don't pull too tight, otherwise you're not going to be able to get through the beads. Tie a overhand knot, pull it down, not too tight, another knot, not too tight, and this is what you should have. Pretty little flower. Okay, so with your needle then, go through the next duo and come out of a C bead. Let's pull you in a little bit so now you can see what I'm doing. Okay, I hope you can see that. I'm coming out of a C bead and pull the knot through into the duo. Okay, now take the thread, tail thread round to the back. Okay, now I know it feels a bit loosey, but we need to be able to get through these beads. Right, to carry on then, to move forward, we need to pick up 5 I can't count and talk at the same time. 5 15/0 C beads. You're coming out of the C bead in between the duos, okay? You're coming out by next to this duo. You need to come up through the top of that duo, okay, and pull, and this is what you should have. Pick up 5 C beads, okay, and come down through, catching the center, the C bead in between the duos on the next. So your thread is coming out here. You need to pick up the C bead in the center of the work and pull through. And this is what you should have. Okay, right. Missing out the bottom C bead, the one that's in the center ring, we're not going to count that. So the 5 little C beads we've just added, go back up the bottom 2. Like that. Okay, and pull and position them beads by giving your thread a little tug, and this is what you should have. So we added the 5 C beads, went through the C bead in the inner circle, and then came back up through 2 of the seed beads that we added. Okay, so now to move forward we need to pick up 3 seed beads, size 15s. We're only working with 15 seed beads, so I'm not going to keep on saying 15 seed beads. We know that we're only working with them, so I'm just going to say seed beads. Okay, to move forward we've picked up our 3 seed beads, and we're going to go through the top hole of the super duo or the duo that's next. Okay, which gives us that. Pick up 5 seed beads. Okay, our threads exiting here, we're going to come through the little seed bead in the center of our little flower. Now it does get fiddly, this is why I said don't be too tight when tying that knot, because we need to be able to come through. So we're going through it, pull our seed beads down, and that is what we shall have. Moving forward, we're going to come up the last of the 2 seed beads in the 5 we added previously. Okay, and pull our work, giving our thread a wiggle, and that pulls them into place. So can you see where the 5 seed beads were added? We came up the bottom 2. To move forward into this duo then, we're going to pick up 3 seed beads. 3 seed beads, go into the top hole, we have this. So we pick up 5 seed beads, coming down to the center flower of our little flower, through the seed bead that's in between the duos, pull those 5 seed beads down, giving our thread a tug, and then coming back up through 2 2 seed beads. Ooh, and flinging it off camera. Okay, giving our thread a tug. Moving forward then, pick up 3 seed beads into the top of the next duo, pull our thread through, pick up 5, going through the little seed bead in the center. Like I say, it can be a bit tricky, but you can do it. Pop those beads into place. Come up through the bottom 2 of the 5 added. Pick up 3 seed beads through the top hole, and we're coming into our last now, coming to join it together. So you guessed it, we only need to pick up 3 seed beads because we're going to go through the bottom 2 of the set of 5 next door. So we're coming out here, and over here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seed beads miss the first 3 and go through the next 2. Okay, and this is what we have. To move forward, we need to, I'm going to work this way, so we need to go through the bottom hole of the Super Duo, come up the 2 in the sort of centre, and then the 3 over here, and then we need to make the tip parts, because if we can look on this, we need to make the tips, okay, before we move forward. To make the tips is really easy. We just pick up 4 seed beads, jump over the top and come down the next 3 seed beads. So we're coming out, our thread is exiting over here, we've got our 3 seed beads on, 4 seed beads on, and we're coming down the next 3. Okay, to move forward we go up 3, pull our thread through, pick up 4 seed beads, over the top into the next 3 seed beads, pull our thread through, up the next 3, pick up 4, over the top, down 3, up the next 3, pick up 4, go down 3, up the next 3, pick up 4, down the next 3, this is our last one, and we're going to come out, go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 beads, and that's going to bring us to the top. Okay, and this is what we should have. Cute, eh? To move on then and make our top little bit here. Wow, can't get you in focus, can I? To make the connection, before we go up into this connector, we need to make this bit here. Okay, so we need to pick up 3 seed beads, go through our Super Duo, not Super Duo, our Backlite Duo. Gosh, you guys know what I mean, don't you? Okay, pick up another 3 seed beads, and come through two seed beads at the top. Can you see? 2 seed beads. Okay. Position our super duo where we want it to be. Keep saying super duo. Position our backlit duo. Go through the whole top hole of the duo. Sorry, I'm out of frame. So we've come down 2 beads. Okay, maybe 3. No, 2. Go through go through the top hole of the duo. And then where the thread is coming out, we want to go in all the seed beads to work our way to come out of the last seed bead. Okay, so we're here. Now we're going to pick up 5 seed beads, and we're going to come out through the top hole of the duo, pick up, pick it up, don't drop it. Okay, pick up 5 seed beads, and go through the bottom hole of the duo. So we have this. Go back through those 5 that we've added first. Oh, sorry. I think I might need a better camera. My glasses are falling off the end of my nose. I broke them. I lay on them. I know, don't ask. They were on the floor and I rolled on the floor. I was doing something. Just don't ask. Okay, so gone through the 5 we added. And we need to pick up, I think it's 3. Let me just check my... Right, it's 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and jump over the top, go back down, go down, go through the bottom hole. We'll have this, go back through until we come out the top of the seed beads at the top of our duo, pick up another 15-0. Drive me mad, this camera is. And then go down 2 seed beads, go across the top of our duo. Come back through, ending out of the top, the last seed bead that we added right at the very top, and this is the point where you decide what connector you're going to use. I might use this one this time. Yeah, for a change, might use this one, just for change. Okay, so if I'm going to use this one, I'm going to, or shall I just use that one because I like these, or shall I use that for a change? Might use this for a change, yeah. So just going through the connector, and you can see that your thread's coming out of that side. You need to go round in a loop. Okay. Okay. Back through the whole of the connector and back through the seed bead. Make sure you don't get caught up. Back through the whole of the connector and back through your seed bead. Just do this as many times as you can without bursting the seed bead. When it starts to get really tight, stop. Might get another one. Ooh. This will be the last of this burst now. I'm going to crack. Now we're all right. Okay, so that is what we have. And we're exiting over here, so we need to come down a few beads wherever your needle pops out, and we're going to tie off. That's it, guys, it's nearly done. Quick project. So to tie off, go underneath the thread, pull down a little loop, put your needle through the hole of that loop and slowly pull down, give it a little tug, go through another couple of beads where the needle comes out, another half hitch knot, pull it nice and slowly. Okay, go through your beads wherever your needle comes out, let it just find its own way, pull through, tie off, tie off a knot. Ooh, dropsies today. I think I've had enough caffeine. Go through a few beads. Making sure always that the knot falls between the beads, and that will do us. Okay. To finish off then the thread, get our scissors, pull nice and tight and cut off. And for the back, if you like to, I like to leave a bit of thread on the back, put that in the bin, and then get a lighter, and then just where that thread is, I like to burn it down and give it a blob. So we have it connected to our flower. Move the needle out of the way. I'm just going to back off a little bit now, guys, otherwise you won't be able to see what I'm doing. Okay. So, to connect up here, all we need is our pliers. And you can see, can't you, that we hardly used any of those CBs, so I'm just going to put them away so we don't get they don't go pinging all over the show. You know I'm like, I'll drop my blinking pliers and then everything will go flying and then I'll lose them, and then it could have been the last few that I needed to finish off a project. You know the story, right? Yeah. So best keep it tidy as I go. Right. Open my big jump ring then by opening north to south, never east to west, picking up our flower, picking up whatever we're connecting to. Like I say, it could be a little lobster clasp, it'll look good. These would even look nice as little pendants. Okay, so that's the first bit done. Right then, now to decide what am I going to put on. Am I going to do a Snoopy? Am I going to do a best friend? Am I going to do a best friend and a dog bone? Am I going to do a paw print and a dog bone? Am I going to do butterfly? I think because of the flower, I'm going to do a butterfly, and I've got a little heart here to go on as well, and I think I'm going to do another butterfly this side, so quite pretty-ish. So get a jump ring, remembering always to open a jump ring north to south, never east to west, so north to south. Okay, I need to open that a little bit wider. Okay, and I'll bring my chain into play. I'll attach it onto my chain. Closing the loop, again going north to south, giving it a little wiggle. Wiggle it just a little bit. Okay, and then deciding how long we want it. Oh, it's down here, isn't it? Just a couple of links, I think. So taking off our rest, closing it down. Where's my jump rings gone? There they are. Picking up a jump ring. North to south, remember. Pop it on our chain. pop it on our connector. North to south. Oh, that's done nice. And another jump ring. Another butterfly. Don't know whether to put a heart on this one. I might put the heart up there, then again I might not bother. Decisions. Okay, closing off. I had a bad set of jump rings I ordered. I might do this a bit higher up, just a couple lengths. Should I have it longer? I might have it longer down there. What do you think, guys? Yeah. I'll go there. Take that off, close it back up. Jump ring. Where's my jump rings too? I had them all out, I'm sure I did. But the jump ring fairy's been and taken them. The jump rings. The tension. And attach it. Ooh, and that happens. Don't know my end strength, do I? Or not, as the case may be. Get on. Oh my word. It's because I'm being lazy. There we go. That's better. And there we have it. A cute little keyring, or bag charm, or so what do you think then? Was that a nice little project? A quick little one, wasn't it? It doesn't take long at all to do. So we have that one, and that one. Which is your favourite? What do you think? Do you like them? Are they alright? Just go through it. Darn camera keeps moving on its tripod as well. Drive me insane. Well, there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's little project. Little gifts, like I say, for Mother's Day or to get on the give for teacher gifts, or just a little gift to your best friend to say, hey, here you go, I was thinking about you and made this for you. And these Backlite Duos are very nice. What do you think? Do you like them? They sort of have, looks like greens, bit of greeny blues, but when you put it in the light it's lovely. And this is a nice spring type one. And then I like this one because it's got dogs on. I am a big fan of animals. I do love dogs. My other videos, you probably heard my dog blinking, giving a bit of a chipper up in the background. So there you are then. A quick and easy project for you. Just a short one. Please let me know what you think and let me know what you'd like to see. I'm thinking about doing a spiral rope, actually. Nice long rope with tassels on the end. Let me know what you think. So if you like this video, guys, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you'd like to. Please leave me a comment. I'd love to hear what you think. And on to the next one then. Thanks, guys. Cheers. Bye then. Let's see them thumbs. Thumbs, 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 thumbs. Yeah. That's my favourite. That one. The doggy one. I think I might have to pinch that for myself. Bye, guys.